Hey everybody, Jay here. Welcome back to the homestead. Today we are transitioning into a whole new playing field of tree work and firewood. So let's get right into it. All right, folks, so I just want to say something right off the bat. I am not a certified arborist. I am not a certified climber. I only have very few hours either talking or hands-on site, like on site with people who actually climb trees. This is something I am going to take the proper training on. I am going to go to, I have the books, I have already looked into and already signed up for some free training classes that some arborists and tree services run. So I want to preface this in the first minute of the video. Do not just try this at home. Do not go just buy gear and think you can climb. I have been cutting firewood for 8 years now. I have dropped hundreds of trees in all different types of scenarios. Tree climbing is a totally different animal. It starts at zero. You could be a ground faller for 30 years. The minute you get up into that tree, it's a whole different story. So I just want you guys to take the first 2 minutes of this video to realize this isn't a game. I'm not taking this lightly. I'm not just some YouTuber that bought some climbing gear and now he's an arborist. No. That's not the case here. I just want to get that clear. I am taking the proper training classes, reading all the information, and becoming a student of it. So just want to get that out of the way. But let's show you what we got. As always, I'm excited, as you can tell. Folks, we have Homestead Jim here. We're using his truck here. We got Climb-Rite aluminum gaffs. These are adjustable with replaceable gaffs, spikes, spurs, whatever you want to call it. We have 2 premium flip lines. These are 12-foot. These are the all-in-one kits with the steel core. This isn't just straight rope. This is steel core. So we got 2 of these flip lines. I'm trying to do tree work, not necessarily the ascension with the ropes and the cranes and all that stuff. I'm talking just be able to go up with a couple flip lines and top a tree, come back down, drop it from the ground. So that's basically where we're getting at. So these are pro climbs. None of this is sponsored. Then we got here, we just have some basic clips. We have a strap for the saw, which again, we're going to get into. This is a breakaway strap in case your saw gets hung up in a branch or whatever. You want to be able for it to break away. And then we got the Tree Climbers Companion book. This is a Bible. They gave this to me for free when I bought everything because that has a world of information in it. And then we have the harness here. What we got for our harness, let me take out of the bag. What we got here is a Weaver belt. This is a model 1085. Manufacture date is 10/19/22, so it's relatively new speaking. It's just your standard arborist belt. It's got the 2 independent hip thigh loops. It's got the center strap here, and then it's obviously got your D-rings or whatever you call them on the side here. So this is a basic kit to get you up in the tree. For the most part, yeah, that's pretty much it. So again, I am going to be taking classes. I am going to be reading the books. I am going to be doing the proper channels, and I highly recommend that you do the same. Don't just buy gear and just think you can climb because you watch a YouTube video. So what we're going to do is I'm going to get set up with the gear. We have that pine tree over there. So this is the tree here. We have future areas for this project here. That's the playground. That's obviously the wood yard with the boiler. We have some future plans in here. So anyways, this pine tree here, as you can see, it's got a million different limbs on it. It's all tied into the other 2 maples. It's tied into this tree as well. This is going to be our sacrificial lamb. We will use this for firewood, probably make some camp wood out of it, but it's going to be a good tree just to practice. I just today want to get in the saddle, in the spurs, get used to the flip lines. I just want to get in the tree and just get comfortable. I'm not going to go and just strap the 590 to me and go and rip down, cut a 100-foot top off. No, I'm not going to do that. I'm going to be responsible with this. I'm going to take my time. So let me get set up. Homestead Jim here is going to be my cameraman, and we're just going to fart in this tree here and just get a feel for it. That's all. It's kind of like taking on a new sport, I guess. Folks, here we are. Looks like I know what I'm doing, but don't be fooled. We have the double flip lines, but just for now, I just want to go up. I want to sit. I want to get off the ground. I just want to see how I feel, see how the harness feels, see how the gaps are. So again, this tree we're gonna take down anyways, so I'm not super worried about it. So I just want to get a feel for the mechanics behind it. I used to work back in high school. I worked at a rock wall. So now the fact that I did rock wall and then now tree work, I guess it's all kind of related. So I think the term they say is gaff, flip, or whatever. So it's a whole thing. So that's that, and then you'd go like that.
Definitely kick into the tree a little harder.
I mean, the gaffs go right in.
But it's a soft tree.
It's a pine, yeah.
Just like the guys climbing poles, they kick right in.
Yeah. Oh, trust me, that's not. That's
Yeah,
not going.
get closer to the tree.
You don't need to be right up against it. They want you to actually be.
Yeah, it seemed like you were a little further away.
So gaff, flip. Yeah, those aren't going anywhere. That's where you'd be. Off the ground, right? Not bad. So these feel pretty good. Everything seems pretty.
Do they want you to be as front as that, or do they want you to be more on the side of the tree?
Oh, the gaffs?
For the feet.
Somebody will leave a comment, but it's a
comfort thing.
Yeah. I mean, I'm really into this.
You need me to tighten up that shoe for you?
The buckle?
Yeah, because it seems when you pull out, it seems like the metal is pulling from your boot.
Oh, the bottom strap? Yeah, no, these are all things I could.
Yeah, see, like right now when you pull out,
I could feel. Yeah, I could.
there's a gap. Do you want me to try to tighten that for you? One more loop?
Oh, the black strap?
Yeah.
Here? You can try if you want. Overall, it feels pretty. I don't know if you're gonna. Are you gonna be able to get that one more link?
Yeah, there we go.
Oh, all right.
Okay. Want to get the other one?
Yeah. No, it's a little bit more tighter. Yeah.
Yeah, definitely.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
This could be a two-person job.
Well, I didn't. Well, don't kill the leather.
No, right there.
Yeah.
That's just one more notch.
Yeah, that works.
Now it should be tighter when you pull out.
Yeah.
And there's still a little bit of a gap.
We're in there with these gaps.
Maybe they're designed to be just like that.
I don't know. Yeah. It feels pretty good. Got a feel for the ropes and everything. Let's see if this gap is way in. The more I sit here and talk about it. Let me cut so our rope's out of the way. There's the first limb.
Now see if you can skittle to your right to get a better cut on that next branch.
Yeah, I'm gonna.
Okay.
They say not to make big adjustments.
Oh, you're gonna go that way?
I'm trying to, you're gonna have to move around the tree.
But see, I was thinking because you're a righty, I thought if you came clockwise, it'd be easy for you to cut this limb right here.
Yeah, I am. I'm just
Okay.
like really killing time. I'm just trying to figure out, how the easiest way to navigate around. That's pretty comfortable.
Is it?
Yeah. You want to come in here with just the camera? Okay. Nice. Oh, I can run that through the chipper. All right, I'm going up. You clear?
Jay, I would definitely I would think you'd want to go up a little higher, right? To protect yourself, you know, for better leverage.
Tell you, the more I sit in here, the more comfortable I get. Yeah, I like it. It's kind of neat.
Yeah.
I'll do a thumbnail. You can pause it now. Can you hand me the other flip line? I'm gonna work on. I want to run both. When you get a second, Dad.
What do you want me to do?
I want the other flip line.
Oh, you do?
I want to get in the practice of running both. Yeah. So now we're rocking the two flip lines here. That's a big. This feels great. The whole homestead from here. This is great. I just want to make sure you guys can see. Oh, actually, you know what I want to practice here? The arborist was telling me when you come to a branch that you'd want to get around, you undo one flip line. Say I wanted to keep this branch, you undo one flip line, flip it over, reconnect, then move up. You always have, obviously, one at a minimum around the tree at all times.
Yeah.
So if I wanted to get around this
Leave that limb.
if I wanted to like leave the limb, let's say I needed it for lean or whatever, I would tighten up my bottom one here, right? So this is my top one here, yep. So right now I'm just running on the bottom rope. I would take this off. You know what I'm saying? Take some slack out. Reconnect. You know what I mean? Now I'm over this limb. You see what I mean? If I wanted to keep the limb for whatever reason. So now this bottom line, my weight's not in the bottom line. See what I'm saying?
So what do you disconnect that? And go over it?
I would take this one, yeah. Go over. Oh. And now we're take the slack out. The guy was very informative there. Now I keep going. Now we're here. So you guys can see. Just playing around with the flip line stuff. Oh, that's a big. Woo! It's a long way down from there. That may be only 20 feet, but it feels like 200. I definitely feel comfortable with the gear, with the harness. The gaffs feel pretty good. Dad tightened them, that made a big difference. So yeah, look at the whole homestead from here, folks. Not bad at all. So let's keep going here. So we gaff, gaff, flip, gaff, gaff. Okay. My father-in-law's leaving. All right, so handsaw. Dad's out of the way. Can break that one. Okay. All right, so we're here. Gaff, gaff, flip, gaff, oh. Gaff, gaff, flip. Oh, we're at some branches. Down a little bit. Reach around. Try to turn a little bit. Here we go. Gaff, gaff, flip. All right, starting to follow you there. I'm just making a little bit more extra cuts because I'm just trying to get the feel for it. I'm not going to cut that one by hand. All right, ready? We're gonna gaff, gaff, flip, gaff, gaff, flip, gaff, gaff. Oh, I want to knot. Readjust this one here. Flip up. Do a couple more. We're gonna rotate a little bit. All right, so gaff, gaff, flip a little bit, gaff, gaff, re-gaff. We're in there pretty good. Here's probably our last limb. Woohoo! Now we're going to work our way up to this limb, so I want to turn, so gaff, gaff, gaff. I'll reposition this other one here. Pretty well sunk. Okay, I'm kind of liking this a lot. So gaff, gaff, flip, gaff, gaff. Now we're here. Yeah, I feel great. If you didn't realize this tree was already dead.
The only thing I would be cautious with, not that it's going to tumble over, but, you know, weak points. You don't want to, all of a sudden, the tree to fall over on you. You know?
Yeah, I could feel it swaying, actually.
The higher you go, the more it swings.
Of course, yeah. I'm just working on practicing, you know, being aware of my rope, using the handsaw, turning, working on turning. I'm feeling it I'm feeling it at my feet for sure.
Because right now you're getting to the limbs that are kind of big for that saw.
Yeah, I just said on camera I'm not going to be doing this. I'm not going to be doing this limb here. Yeah, right. That's the thing. Got vehicles. He recommended. He doesn't consider the gaffs an anchor point. The guy was telling me you always have 2 ropes, or you do 1 flip line. And sometimes what the tree guys do is they'll throw a line way up, and they'll tie into the middle of the harness here. So if God forbid that broke or you cut it, you're tied into your, they call it a lifeline.
Yeah.
So he said you always want to have 2 flip lines or have a lifeline.
Yeah, a lot of the guys on the crane, they're tied off to the crane.
Yeah.
With that safety line.
He said what a lot of people doing is, like, if you got to this point where you were good, you wanted to drop this tree from the ground, you would put, you'd put like a strap around this branch right here. You'd hang 2 carabiners, you'd tie into your lifeline, you tie into the middle of the harness here, transfer weight to that, and then rappel down instead of having me gaff all the way back down.
Yes, and then if the tree falls, you just disconnect.
You take off your gear after, yeah.
When the tree's on the ground.
Because as you can tell, with the spikes, if I climbed a healthy tree, that tree wouldn't last because you're piercing the bark. I mean, these are going 3 inches into the bark here. Especially like maples, these are real soft.
And even though you're taking it down, that tree would die.
This tree, oh yeah, the amount of bullet holes I put in this string, the bugs and everything would die eventually. I mean, I could see if you went up, like, if you didn't put as many holes in it, but I've been digging the hell out of this tree.
Yeah, you're taking short steps, which is good.
Yeah, obviously learning, so. So Dad brought up a good point. Dad said if a tree is just for firewood, why would you go around limbs? And what he was saying to me, because I asked him a similar question and what I've seen online, this limb right here is reaching out, that's leverage. If I left all the limbs on the right side of this tree and started my notch, it would want to fall. The weight of the limbs would carry it. Like if there was a house right here, you know, I'd want to shave off every limb off this side, leave the weight on the opposite side, you know? What do you think though? Not bad.
Oh, it's nice. You're probably
What do you,
24 feet in the air.
24 feet, yeah. You can see everything. All right, I'm gonna slowly work my way down.
Take it in because you think you'd go with the palm tree.
Yeah, you would think, I don't know. All right, I've been sitting here talking, that gaff is way in there, so we're gonna gaff down, gaff down, flip down.
Do they recommend that always be at waist level, or can you go a little lower so you can get a bigger jump down?
It's just, the lower it is, the less control you have. You want to be sitting back like I'm doing.
Yeah. But you also don't want to be hanging either, right?
No.
Like you don't want to go any lower where you can't get that rope off the tree.
Yeah, I wouldn't go, just from my 10 minutes of being in a tree, I wouldn't want to bring this any lower than waist. See how this is at waist?
And you don't want to go any lower, so it's like this.
Yeah.
You'd have to climb back up. It's a release problem.
Right. Every time I do that, I can feel the tree sway.
You still recording?
Oh yeah. I'm recording so people who've been doing this can chime in. I'm not trying to act like I'm professional. I've never been in a tree before, so I feel comfortable with it though. I guess that's...
You should try another species while you got the gear on. You can find another tree of a different species.
Yeah, well, I don't know if... None of these are really slated to be taken down. Plus, I need a minute. My calves are on fire from these gaffs. Yeah. They're comfortable, but... Now I know why they repel.
So it hurts more coming down?
No, I'm just saying that these spurs are comfortable, but it's not, it's constant pressure on your legs.
Drywall on stilts.
Yeah, the weight's not in the the weight is on my calves, not on my feet really. I can play around with that adjustment though.
I wonder if the buck boots would really help your strength. You know? Because you got all that extra protection around your leg. You know?
Yeah, I don't know. It's a great question. I don't know. He didn't recommend it, but he's also never been in a tree, but he knew his stuff. All right, you want to get a picture? We're almost here. Last big step. Oh boy. That seemed like I was way higher up than what it was. Yeah, cool. That was fun. I dig it. We're gonna unclip one, unclip two. These are your triple twist. My grounds crew, Homestead Jim, is gonna help me out with that. Okay. Oh man. Woo! I feel it in my legs for sure.
Yeah.
All right, folks. There's no making that up. That was fun. Oh man, I could see where the tree guys get sore from wearing those gaffs the whole time. All right, how's my limb job? What do you think, Dad?
Yeah. Looks like you know what you're doing.
Yeah, not bad, huh? Nah, this is gonna be my practice tree. Next time we'll get the saw, hopefully, and we'll slowly work our way up running the saw. We gotta hook the lanyard to the McCulloch. We're gonna use the Mac, Dad. That's gonna be my climbing. That's all I got for you today. Thanks for tuning in. Let me know what you think. I would like to thank grounds crew, Homestead Jim here, for supervising, making sure I don't kill myself. So, like I said, I know I make fun videos. I know I make things look quote unquote easy. I'm comfortable with it. I really am. I used to work at a rock wall, like I said, back in high school, which was, you know, I'm over 30 now, so that was many moons ago, but I worked there for 3 years. So the heights thing isn't an issue, but we're still gonna take our time, get proper training, and we're not just gonna wing it. So I advise you, if you're getting into climbing, to do the same. Find somebody that you can learn from. So thanks for watching, guys. God bless. Thanks, Homestead Jim, for my ground crew, and yeah, thanks for watching, guys. We'll see you in the woods. Oh, excuse me, I messed up. I'm so excited. We will see you guys out in the woods.